Hi, this is Scott from Temecula Winnelson, and I'm here with Terry West from WeCare. And we're going to talk about a tool he uses that we want to promote and let people know about. First, Terry, why don't you tell us a little bit about WeCare?
Sure. Well, WeCare, plumbing, heating and air, and solar has been around about 20 years, I think, close to. We're one of the biggest companies in SoCal as far as service, repair, installation. We service from the far reaches of San Diego to the far reaches of LA. We have another location in Orange. Our main base is here in Murrieta. And I work in the warehouse. I'm also responsible for ordering replenishment truck stock for the plumbers and the service guys.
So I wanted to ask Terry about our online store. It's a tool you've been using probably for, I don't know, 6 months?
About 6 months.
Around there.
Yeah.
What do you like about it? How did you get started using it?
Well, I started using it. I've had a relationship with all the supply houses. I've been in before I came to WeCare. I was in the supply house business approximately 20 years. I decided that to try to do more business with Temecula Winnelson over some of the other places, just because the service is much better and the response. They pick up the phones. They try to help you. I was doing ordering replenishments with my inside guy Greg here, and we were doing it the old-fashioned way, where I was just emailing him POs, and it wasn't a perfect system, because if I didn't spell out it the right way, it would not, I would give them the wrong info and I'd get the wrong material. And
a lot of room for error.
There were a lot of room for errors.
We do make mistakes.
Yeah, and a lot of it, most of the time, it was me just not being clear. Which is very easy to do in plumbing. So when they migrated to the online ordering system, it was great because it's easy to navigate. You don't have to know the exact code. They have the great keyword search system, which I'm telling you, most of the supply houses don't have that, and you can spend 40 minutes trying to find a code. It's real quick. I'm very experienced with plumbing, but I work with people that aren't, and they find stuff really quickly, which is saying a lot. The orders, I'm able to keep track of all my orders that I send over. I get a status on all of them, shipped, in process, so I can always follow my own back orders, and I don't have to call and jump through hoops to get somebody to give me an answer.
We always like it when you call them.
Yes, absolutely. And really, though, honestly, outside of that, what I love, and I mean, we're very close to each other. But even if we weren't, I'm guaranteed like a next day delivery on my material. But what really impresses me and makes me want to do more business is there are times that I'll give Greg my stock replenishment orders in the morning. I'll have them by lunchtime, and for that kind of service, I mean, that's phenomenal, because we have a lot of plumbers. We book a lot of calls, and the less time I have them standing at a counter, the better. And when orders come in and they're accurate, and I'm not having to run back and fix a bunch of mistakes. And I want these guys to be able to use a part, come in the very next day, and it's waiting for them. And I get that.
Yeah, no donuts for them at the counter.
No donuts for them. No, the donuts have to come back to me.
No, that's part of the payoff, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, can't you do stock searches and check your pricing on it also?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It shows me what's on hand. Like at the location, it shows me what they're out of, it's like I said, it's easy to navigate. Oh, and another good thing I love too is they have a category called favorite products, and I get over 200 items for truck stock, and it's a pain in the butt to sit there and do them individually. So what I love is that whenever somebody needs to do a full restock, and that might happen when a plumber's coming into the company and taking over a vacant truck, I can just go through and click, 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 and boom, it's done. Takes me maybe all of 5 minutes to fully stock a truck. And doing it with another supply house in the past without the system, minimum an hour, hour and a half. just to get everything typed up, faxed over, and the whole 9 yards. So yeah, It's a painless process. It's an accurate process. You know, if there are any mistakes, it's because we pulled up the wrong code. Usually, I mean, the guys here are very knowledgeable. I've known a lot of them, like I know Kenneth and Scott here. I've known for a while, so the knowledge level is here. And what I also love too is if like Greg sees something that's just not normal for me, he'll call me and just verify. Like, hey, are you sure you want this? Because this is not what we normally do for you, or So I mean, there's a lot of attention and care, to the details of my account. Like Greg knows me, he knows what I need, and he knows when I need it. So I love that personalized service. And these days it's really, really difficult to get that with a lot of companies. I mean, if you can get anyone on the phone, you're like,
We care too.
I know, they care too. That's what we have in common, we both care.
So, and was it pretty easy to get started on it?
Oh, absolutely.
To sign up for it?
Yeah, I mean, I was added, I think, 10 minutes after I was added to the site, I was like ordering material and stuff too.
Nice. So, saves you time, saves you money,
absolutely,
keeps you guys rolling.
Yep.
Sounds like a pretty handy tool.
It is a very handy tool. Like I said, I've ordered via websites, plumbing supplies and other supply houses, and honestly, for me, it's the easiest one. It's the one I prefer. If I had to go back to doing it the old-fashioned way, I'd be very, very sad. I love it. I mean, honestly, if you're like us and you have several trucks and you need to replan these on a daily basis, I mean, in my opinion, there's no better system. And I'm not just saying that because Scott's sitting here.
I'll pay you later. All right, awesome. Well, I'm glad you use it. We appreciate your business.
We appreciate the service. We really do.
And it's easy to sign up. If you have any questions, give us a call at 951-894-4098, and we can help you out. It doesn't take long to get started, and it's pretty easy, and it sounds like it's helpful. So
yeah.
We'd like to help people, and let's get started on it.
And if there's anything WeCare can do for you, you can call us at 951-600-0700 and tell them Handsome Terry sent you.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, man.